You want to be where everybody knows your name.
Welcome into Pat's Pub. We do it every Friday from 5 to 6. Your chance to get it off your chest. Speak your piece. And we are glad that you stopped on by. Might as well head back into the bar and see who stopped by to see us. Your chance to stop in and get it off your chest. Whatever you didn't get the chance to talk about or want to, I'll bring you right in. Let's head back into the bar. Let's see what... let's head over to Kyle. Kyle, you're into Pat's Pub.
Hey, Pat. How's it going?
Fine. And Danny, what do you got?
Well, I had this idea a little while ago. I generally don't support salary caps, but if we were to apply salary caps, they should be put on our elected officials. And it would be based on the average wage of that official's constituents. For example, the mayor of Fort Wayne's wages could not exceed the average wage of the taxpayers of the city of Fort Wayne, and everybody I've aired the idea with thought it was a great idea. The only argument I ever got was they just said it wouldn't work. So,
well, I think the average wage here in Fort Wayne is what was it, 35,000, somewhere in there? Not sure what it is, but I think it's somewhere in the range 35 to 40,000. I think is the average wage. Okay.
Okay.
And if a mayor was limited to that, here's the problem you'd have. Problem you'd have is nobody would want to run for mayor.
Well, I sort of disagree with that. I think more people that are motivated in the right attitudes would want to take the office rather than people that are just motivated for capital gain.
Well, here's your problem, though, and it sounds good on paper, and I'll give you that. The problem is you are mayor 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. And because of that, there is no downtime, there is no kick it back and what have you. You are there for the whole time, especially when a disaster strikes or something like that. You've got to be there at the helm running all this stuff. Plus, you are running an organization. How many people earning an average wage have an employee base of 3,000 people?
Well, I can see where you're coming from, but I still have to disagree with you, sir, because if you were to use that as your example, our American soldiers would be making $100,000 a year.
Well,
you guys put their life on the line every day,
and they volunteer to do that because they're doing it for their country. The other thing here that you'd kind of have to take a look at is, like I said, if you are CEO of a company, I want the best people running for mayor, regardless of who they are, what they are. I want the best people. The problem is if you got some of your best people and said, wait, you want me to take a job, be the CEO of 3,000 people, be there 24 hours a day to earn $35,000 a year, might be tough. Now, on the other side of that coin, the police chief in the city of Fort Wayne earns $129,000 a year. He is the highest paid police chief in the entire state of Indiana, and that I question.
And I agree with you, Pat, and that's sort of where that was leading, was that this would not only affect elected positions but also appointments. I'm not looking at trying to cut the wages of anybody that was hired by the city. But I thought it'd be an easy way to save some money. It might get some people out of there that are only there for the wrong reasons, and that's my idea.
That's not a bad idea, Kyle. I'm glad you stopped by, and thanks for coming by the pub, and it's always nice to see you.
Well, thanks for talking with me.
All right, there, Kyle. It's not a bad idea. I'm not faulting his idea. I'm just saying that if you're going to tell somebody you're going to be a CEO 24 hours a day of 3,000 people, and you're going to do it for $35,000 a year, yeah, it's going to be a tough sell. Let's head over to this side of the bar and see who's down here.